14 seconds on the shot clock. And Indy Express has it down low. He goes up with McCoy. You got to be careful because he already has 4 in there to call a foul.
That's his 5th.
That should be his 5th.
That's his 5th. That's his 5th. That's his 5th foul. He's out. Jamal McCoy is out. He's a little frustrated.
Yeah, it's all right. 10:37 remaining in this ball game. It is 90-75.
25. Jamal McCoy has fouled out. Trace Knight. He is out of the game.
So there's only, I can't see the shot clock on either side of the court. So Dixon has it now. The inbound pass gives it over to number 5 in Bond. He gets it outside to Vaden for the 3, and it goes in. 19 points for Robert Vaden for the Indy Express. Caprione gives it outside to a little erratic for the Raleigh Firebirds, but they're going to call it offensive foul. They are. Number 13, Jamal McAllister. That's his first.
I don't know if I necessarily agree with that.
And Coach Oliver doesn't either.
I don't think I necessarily agree with it. But we're just broadcasters. That's it. We just call what we see. And I say I see that I don't agree with it. 92-75. It's a 17-point lead now.
So 10:19 remaining. 92-75 is your score. The Express will have the basketball in the inbound pass. And they're kind of wiping the floor off a little bit more. So 92-75 is the score. 10-19 is the score, or the remaining on the scoreboard.
92-75, a 17-point lead for the Indy Express here. They're trying to go 2-0 on the season after they beat the Owensboro Thoroughbreds, who we play tomorrow.
And they almost turned the ball over on the inbound pass, but Chewacka puts it up for the 3. It's going to be no good, and the Firebirds have it, and he throws the ball over his head, and Chewacka gets it, and then now controlled by Shaq Dance. He's going to take it by himself. Step move, puts it up, and is going to be fouled. That should be by number 8, John Hart. So that's 2 fouls against Hart. And Shaq Dance will be at the free throw line for 2 shots. He puts the first one up, and he misses that one. So, and Mr. Kenny Collins comes back in the ballgame. Out comes Aaron Baker for the Raleigh Firebirds. 9:56 remaining in this ballgame. It's a 92-75 game. Shaq Dance puts the second one up, and he misses that one as well. And they're going to play press defense, but number 3 in Taylor brings it all the way outside to number 8, puts it up for the 3. It's going to be no good. And they're going to fight for the basketball. It will be out of bounds against the Indy Express. It will be the Raleigh Firebirds basketball. Caprione wants to bring it up quickly as the defensive team in Indy Express weren't ready, but they finally get back. And Shaq puts it up for the long 3. It's going to be no good. And they're going to call a foul on number 3. Matthew McLean, his third. Yeah, 9:34 man, you got to be careful. And Jamal McCoy is already fouled out of this ball game. Milliken has 3.
Just as fast as Raleigh tries to start something, they get shut. They get shut on.
And so Indy Express gets it outside to number 2, Jones. He puts it up and almost thrown away, but number 3 wants the 3, and it's going to be called for the foul though. Against Kenny Collins.
Foul on number 1, Kenny Collins. That's his second foul for the 6'5" guard. It'll be 2-shot foul. Number 3, Troy Taylor will go to the line. Trace Knight, and he will shoot 2.
So Troy Taylor has 8 points on the day. He puts the first one up, and he misses that one. The score remains a 92-75 in favor of Indy Express. He puts the second one up, And it's off the front of the rim, controlled by the Raleigh Firebirds. 9:15. They want to move the ball quickly. Gives it over to Shaq Dance. Gives past the first fender to Sawaka. Puts it up, and it's good.
There you go.
20 points for Shaq Dance. 92-77 to score. Only 9:03 remaining. Taylor finds a behind-the-back move to number 8 in John Hart. What a move.
It just seems like what we said. As soon as they start to make something happen, as soon as they get offensively scoring, steals, takeaways, like what Kenny Collins just did, they lose. There's something takes the momentum from them. Let's see if they can make something happen this time around.
They bring it inside, puts it up for the 2, and it's going to be an and 1
there
opportunity.
We go. That's what we needed. Basket
number 13, Jamal McAllister. 14 points for Jamal McAllister.
Good job, McAllister. Number 10 will take a rest. That's Jorge Concepcion. And a basket and 1 about to come for Jamal McAllister. Basket's up. It's no good on the rim. He tries to get the rebound, though, Trey.
Controlled by the Indy Express. They want to shoot the quick 3. They do, and it goes in. Oh, my
See,
goodness.
That's what I'm talking about. Like
John Hart.
Man, this Indy team has got some deep opportunities to score them big in 3, Trey.
So number 3 wants to get it inside. And that is McLean. He does. Gets it back outside to number 13 for the Raleigh Firebirds. Brings it up, and it's going to be no good. Contested by number 9 in Baden. They're going to move the ball up the court quickly. Inside, puts it up for number 2, and Jones. It's good. 7 points for Warren Jones.
99-79. 1 point away to go into triple digits, and they're down by 20.
Justin Vaughn has the basketball. He gives it outside to Collins. He starts left. Gets it back over to number 3 in Matthew McLean. Brings it inside. Puts it up, and it's going to be out of bounds. In comes Kaylin Stewart. In comes Milligan.
Well, this is a tough way to start the season for the Raleigh Firebirds. But again, Trey, you are on the road. And, we always say that cliche of home field advantage can definitely be a positive.
Yeah, we don't want to put in any excuse. Again, right now they just gotten outplayed, but it looks like he's a shot clock violation. Ball went in, but it's shot clock violation. That's a turnover. It's a 20-point game now.
And no basket.
In favor of the Indy Express. So Waka will have the basketball. He will be the inbounder. And almost taken away by the Raleigh Firebirds. I love that they're still playing. They're still being aggressive, and I love that. Number 3 brings it inside, puts it up, and it's going to be good. He decides to do it by himself. Troy Taylor. 10 points for Troy Taylor.
Here in regulation.
Milligan brings it inside over to Colin. Or Kayla Stewart, excuse me.
And just
it's
the
going to be taken away.
Still, yeah.
By number 11 in Wall. Puts it up for the 3, and number 8, once again, John Hart.
Man, he is celebrating. He's getting loud.
104-79 is your score. 6:58 remaining, and almost thrown away, but Collins right there to pick it up, and he's an air ball. He throws the ball away, so number 11 in Wall will get the defensive rebound. Back behind the pass to Sawaka. Brings it inside over to Stewart, puts it up, and it's good. 6 points. Philippe Sawaka. And we have a timeout for the Firebirds of Raleigh. 6:40 remaining, 106-79 is your score in favor of the Indy Express. We've already seen them beat up on Owensboro Thoroughbreds back on January 30th by a score of 120-83. Let's see if the Raleigh Firebirds kind of get something going just to get their momentum going, because after this ball game, we head down to Owensboro, Kentucky to face off against that team they just beat by 30.
And that game will be tomorrow afternoon, 3 o'clock Eastern, 2 Central. Coverage will begin. Presented by the Symmetry Financial pregame tip-off. And Trey, again, it's disappointing, but I think of so many scenarios. Was it the travel? Was it maybe not getting lack of sleep? Was it fatigue setting in? Is it, the not conditioned? Is it, or is it just they are a better team?
Yeah, let me tell you what they're not going to
Indy is definitely a good program. They're good.
Yeah, let me tell you what they're not going to say. That they had jet lag and they had nothing to eat. They're going to say they just didn't win this ball game. They didn't do enough to stop Indy Express from shooting that three. It's hard to stop a team when they lights out on the 3-point. And we're going to count up the threes here after the ball game. But 6:34, 106-79 is your score. They get it over to number 13 in McAllister. They try to bring it inside, and he's going to be fouled. That's Dominic Wall, number 11, his fourth foul of the day.
Yes, sir.
And so number 13, Jamal McAllister, will be at the free throw line. He has 14 points already.
And Dominique's been quiet. Number 11, Dominic Wall.
Yep.
He's not scored, but he's in foul trouble now. But he's been around. He's been a reason why things have happened the way they've happened for the Indy Express tonight.
Absolutely. Jamal McAllister misses the first one. He'll get one more. Again, 6:28 remaining. 106-79 is your score. Second one's up, and that one goes in for McAllister. So Walker has it, gives it over to number 2 in Warren Jones. He goes up against 3 defenders outside to John Hart. He takes a step back long, 2. It's going to be an air ball, and Caleb Stewart has the defensive rebound. He goes up against McAllister. He goes up against 3 defenders and puts it in, and it goes in and out. Defensive rebound for the Indy Express to get it quickly over to Warren Jones. He decides to take it coast to coast by himself, and it's going to be good. Makes it a 108-80 game right now. Caleb Stewart has the basketball. Bounce pass over to Shaq Thompson. In dance. And he almost loses the basketball, but goes into the hands of Collins, and it goes in. 7 points for Kenny Collins. 5:48 remaining. 108-82 is your score. Indy Express has the basketball on the right-hand side. They bring it up. That is number 5 in Vaughn. He goes up against Serwaka, and it's going to be on a floor foul. So Stewart has 3 fouls on the day.
That's right. Caleb Stewart.
5:37 remaining in this game. Serwaka will have 2 shots here. Or, 2 shots here.
5:37 remaining in regulation. And the Indy Express looking to go to 2-0 on the season. Beating Owensboro. Thoroughbreds on Thursday night. Tonight, taking on the Raleigh Firebirds. They're leading 108-82. And they're looking to be at the 2-0 spot. And then 0-1 for the Raleigh Firebirds as they'll try to bank it 50% tomorrow when they take on the Owensboro Thoroughbreds. We'll have it on CRN tomorrow afternoon at 3 Eastern, 2 Central.
So Walker misses the first one and makes the second one. We have a 3-second violation. So Collins will be at the free throw line. Collins puts the first one up, and he makes that one. 8 points for Kenny Collins. Man out of Cornhold High School. Also played across the country. In New Mexico, by the way. Milligan has the basketball on the outside. He spin moves, and he looks like he's going to be trapped at the top of the key, but he gets it outside to Shaq Dance. He dances his way through the free throw line. Step back move. Gets it back outside to Kenny Collins for the long 3. And it goes
Nails
in.
it. Wow.
Where's that been?
If we could have had them all night long, that would have been a different story. 109-86.
5:08 remaining. Indy Express gives it over to number 11, Dominic Wall. Spin move past Stewart, and he puts it in. His first basket of the day. McGilligan has the basketball, goes up against number 3 in Troy Taylor. A step back move, puts it up. It's going to be no good. Controlled.
That was an attempt by Caleb Stewart.
Controlled by, looks like Indy Express, but they throw the ball away, and the Raleigh Firebirds has it, and then Raleigh Firebirds throw the ball away, put it up for the 2, and it's going to be good. It's too easy. Troy Taylor with a 2, short 2. Milling has the basketball. He gets past Sir Walker. Hard pass inside to Stewart. He puts it up, and it's good for the slam.
Slams it.
7
Still
points.
way behind.
4:20 remaining in this ball game. 113-88 is your score. It looks like Minyang is going to come in the ball game, and Kenny Collins, after the missed 2 by number 11 in Wall, Gets it outside of Kenny for the three, and it goes in.
Good. That's Kenny Collins, 2-3 shots right there. Could we say, though, Trey, you see this happening with these banging threes